Hi, I'm Mark, and I've been an Illinois resident for 20 years. And today I'd like to talk to you about the progressive income tax referendum that will be on the ballot this year. The reason for the progressive income tax referendum is to pay the $137 billion pension debt. Now, there are about 13 million people living in Illinois, and about 220,000 of those people, which is 1.6%, receive an Illinois pension. The state spends $9.2 billion, or 24% of their budget, on pensions, and yet our pension debt is at $137 billion. Why? Well, here's a quick snapshot. Our highest Illinois state pensioner receives over $500,000 a year from the state. In the past 16 years, she received over $6 million total. At the same time, her contribution towards her own pension was less than $500,000. Our Senate President, John Cullerton, is retiring. To start, he'll receive $83,000. By July of 2021, he will receive $128,000 per year. And if he lives to be 85, his payment from the state will be over $2 million. How much did he contribute? A whopping total of $227,000. Remember our former Republican governor, Jim Edgar? He's currently receiving more than $170,000 per year from the state. So far, he's received more than $2.4 million from the state government. His total contribution? Less than $165,000. I know these are shocking facts. Here is the quick summary of the average pension payments from the state for that 1.6% of the adult population compared to the Social Security benefits for people like you and me. Take a look at this. The average Social Security benefit for Illinois retirees in 2020 is less than $19,000, but average Illinois pension benefit for Illinois judges is about $175,000, and $50,000 for state employees, more than $71,000 for state and university employees, more than $73,000 for teachers, and more than $134,000 for state representatives and state senators. So how is this progressive income tax referendum going to pay our $137 billion debt? That's exactly the point. In fact, that's the whole point of this referendum. If passed, the progressive income tax referendum is not going to pass any particular tax rate. What we're doing is we're giving our politicians the power to increase taxes at any time on any income level. As opposed to the current income tax rate of 4.95%, they would be able to impose 5.9 or 6.9, even on those who make less than $15,000 a year, so that we can pay the pension debt. Remember the tollway? The tollway that was created in '53 to pay for miles of interstate highway? The promise was to have it toll-free in '73. Well, instead of being toll-free, the toll has risen from 35 cents to $1.50. Passing the progressive income tax referendum is a must for our politicians to have the power to raise taxes on everyone. On November 3rd, you can vote yes on the progressive income tax referendum and give Illinois politicians the power to increase taxes for everyone, or you can vote no, and the power remains with the people of Illinois.